Next up from Marvel, we have Thor number 9. Now, I know the name J. Michael Straczynski might turn a lot of you off of the book. I know that One More Day is seared into your memory, but fear not. If you avoided that Thor or the 12 just because he was writing it, slap yourself silly, because you should not be missing a title like this. In Thor number 9, it has all the great mythology, we have the humor, and we even have Loki up to no good. Once more, can you have a Loki story when she or he is good? No, you can't. But the real question in this issue is, can Norse gods jump? Read the issue if you want to get that joke. And finally this week we have All-Star Superman number 11. For a big Grant Morrison week with Batman coming out, Final Crisis number 1 coming out, and All-Star Superman coming out, I'm sorry, but All-Star Superman was the pick in my opinion. Many other Superman stories come and go. They all seem the same nowadays, where, oh, he loses his power, oh, it's against Lex Luthor. But only Grant Morrison can tell a tale in such a series that still boggles your mind on how spectacular that issue is. In this issue, it's the last few hours Superman has left to live before the cancer takes over, and guess who breaks out of jail conveniently at that time? It's Lex Luthor. He's made his own 24-hour Superman serum, and he plans to take over Metropolis now that Superman isn't there to stop him. One more issue left. Will Superman make a comeback? Tune in to find out. Well, that just about does it for Cammy's Comic Corner Comics this week. Now on to the Virgin Comics contest. Now, before I get to the contest this week, I just want to let you know that if you go over to www.virgincomics.com, you can read all their first issues for free in their beautiful widescreen digital comics format. So just go to www.virgincomics.com, click on the digital comics section, and you can read all the first issues right there. Also, if you go to their video section, you can check out trailers of upcoming and new series that they have coming out. For instance, we have a trailer now from Virgin Comics of Deepak Chopra's Beyond. And for more information on the Beyond, head on over to virgincomics.com. Now, on to the free giveaways this week. We have Guy Ritchie's Gamekeeper, Tooth and Claw, Volume 1. Now, if you like Guy Ritchie's stuff like Snatch or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, this reads just like a Guy Ritchie movie. And for all we know, it could be in development to be a movie sometime in the future. So you can win this comic and go, hey, I read that before it was a major motion picture. Also, we have Ramayan Reloaded 3392 AD. Now, if you like Lord of the Rings, and with a little sci-fi touch to it, it's kind of, I don't want to say Star Wars meets Lord of the Rings, but it does have certain elements from both fantasy tales. Ramayan is a tale told throughout India, from generation to generation, and what these writers have done is they just updated it and put it in the future. It's a very good read. I'm reading Volume 1 right now, and this is Volume 2, but don't worry if you haven't read Volume 1. It's still a good read, or so I hear. No, I know it's a good read. And finally, last up for grabs, we have Dan Dare. Not only Issue 1, but Issue 2, Issue 3, Issue 4, and Issue 5. All yours of this great series. I just reviewed number 6, so then you can just go on out and pick up number 6 and have one more issue to buy, and you'll be all set. It's a marvelous series by Mr. Garth Ennis. If you like sci-fi and battles in space, you're gonna like Dan Dare. I highly recommend Dan Dare. And once again, thank you, Virgin Comics, for sponsoring this contest. Well, that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner this week. If you want to be our friend, go to myspace.com/Cammy's Comic Corner. Right there, you can subscribe to the RSS feed, and also subscribe to us on iTunes. Just hit those links right below that banner. And also, you can find us on YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, yada, yada, yada. So, that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner this week. I'm Cammy. This has been Cammy's Comic Corner this week. I'm Cammy. This has been Cammy. Have a good week.